Alright, so today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the Gamesir Tarantula Pro controller. I'm going to talk about what I like about the controller, what I don't like about the controller, and what makes this controller stand out. So first off, let's start with the design of this controller. I really like this design. It's like a PS4 handle controller with a PS5 faceplate and Xbox bumpers or triggers, which I really like about this controller. I think it's really good. The second thing I like about this controller is like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra buttons. This may sound like too much, especially because there's only 2 back buttons, but for me, when playing claw, these buttons are so good. They help so much. So basically, like, I can map this to any like keyboard button, and then I can just press it easily. They're so easily accessible for claw players, which is crazy. Even these as well. I love these. I've seen some people wish they were like here or something, which I wouldn't mind, but these for me as a claw player are really good. They're right next to the pumper. So if I'm holding the controller like this, yeah, I can just... It's really, really good and it's satisfying, look. So yeah, for me personally, I like this design so much. Even the back buttons are not really that bad. Very good placement for the back buttons, even if I'm playing claws. Like I said, I'm a claw player. So yeah, I like the design. Alright, now let's talk about this D-pad. It feels weird. I mean, it sounds satisfying, but when you're like pushing the buttons, it feels really like mushy and weird. I don't know if these are like tactile switches or micro switches, but it feels so weird. It's like disgusting. I mean, it works. It still works. I mean, it's a good D-pad, but it just feels really weird. And diagonals, I mean, they're alright. You can actually do diagonals with this, I think. I've tried it. There's even like an X here for diagonals. You just have to slide your finger here to input the diagonal D-pad. I mean, it's not bad. It's alright. It's an alright D-pad. And it sounds good as well. Now, one of the main things I look for in a controller is if it's compatible with Control Freaks. I mean, obviously, you've seen these. They fit perfectly, to be honest. They do kind of spin a bit. Like, you can twist them like this. But, I mean, they're not coming out. They work. They're really good, actually. These are PS4 Control Freaks, by the way. They're Galaxy ones. I also have some silicone ones in there. Of course, you have the TMR sticks. I've had no problem with these sticks. I've been using it for a long time, and in Fortnite, it's really easy to do edits, to aim. It's not really flicky. The resistance is fine. Yeah, they feel pretty good. They feel just like the PS5 ones, to be honest. But with the added function of consuming less battery life and getting no stick drift, which is really good. So yeah, the sticks are amazing. I love them so much. Probably the best sticks I've ever had in my life. Now we're gonna talk about the bumpers and the triggers. These bumpers are good. They're fine. I mean, they're Xbox layout. Like, they have the Xbox design. They feel good. They have nice grip on them. They sound fine. Yeah, they're membrane, but they feel clicky and nice. Same thing with the triggers as well. They have a bit more travel to them when they're in the micro switch mode. It's like, it's more than the Fly Digi triggers. I don't know about Big 1, but this is definitely better than Big 1. Because from what I've seen in videos, the travel on the new Blitz 2 controller is crazy. But I'm really glad they went with the Xbox design for the triggers and bumpers. It really fits this controller. If they did like the PS5 or PS4 triggers, it wouldn't be that good, to be honest. I really like this because I can just rest my fingers here more. I have more space to rest my fingers. Put my finger here, here, here. It's really good. Actuation is equal everywhere, even with the bumpers. Maybe here it's a bit weird. You need more force. But they feel good. They're fine. Alright, now we're gonna talk about this grip. I love this grip. This grip is really good. It's plastic, but they say it's like laser engraved or something on the website. I mean, it's really grippy. It's not silicone or anything, but it's really good, especially for someone like me. I hold the controller with 2 fingers like this. So when I'm playing claw, the grip is really important, and it feels great, to be honest. It feels really good. I can rest my fingers here. Even the paddles are in very good place. for my ring fingers. It's a good grip. It's a really good grip. I don't know about the normal way of holding the controller. I think it will feel fine. Yeah, maybe you'll get a bit sweaty here, but it's really not that bad. It feels better than the normal PS4 controller. It's more grippy than it. So if you have that, you can compare. Now let's talk about the things I don't like about this controller. First thing is, why are these bumpers here? They're supposed to be here. But I mean, I've heard so many people say this. I personally love these bumpers. I love the placement of them, but there should be some bumpers here as well for non-claw players. Like if you're playing like this, there's no way you're gonna get here, bro. Like if you just you can barely do it. You have to move your finger all the way like this, which is crazy. It's too much. It's too much. Especially if you're trying to like do something with this, like switch weapons or switch mode in Fortnite, and you do this and you try to edit or like shoot. There's no way you're gonna do this, bro. You're gonna be too late. Press this and then all the way down here. It's not good. It's not good. But for me, I mean, it's great. I play claw. That's why I think you should play claw if you're gonna buy this controller. It's really good for claw players. For non-claw players, it just has two bumpers. That's really it. Just like any other Gamesir controller. But if you're playing claw, you can really make use of all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra buttons. It's crazy. One thing I want to add about this controller, it's really weird. It's not like a normal PS4 or PS5 controller. I had to like invent a new way of holding this controller. I used to play claw like this, yeah? Only right hand claw, like this. But it just doesn't work with this controller. I had to relearn how to hold the controller. So I found the best way to hold this controller is like this, basically. You map all these buttons to something else, and I mean, it works really good. Or you can hold the controller like this. It's basically a double claw. So like, this finger is pressing this, and the D-pad. And this finger is just pressing the triggers. The ring finger is pressing the bumpers. And this is just pressing the X, A, B, Y. And these buttons. I mean, it works. It's pretty good. I usually play like this, or like this. I'm trying to learn this way actually. But I mostly play like this. I feel like this is the best way to hold this controller, to make use of every single button. Like these buttons, and the paddles. So yeah, I recommend you learn how to hold this. I have heard that people like can like injure their fingers from playing claw. I've been playing claw for a very long time, nothing happened. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe I'm built different or something. Or I'm just used to playing claw. My fingers don't hurt. I actually broke this finger, so I can't play keyboard and mouse anymore. That's why I bought this controller. So it's just resting here, only pressing the paddles. If you can play claw, just do this. Trust me. It's the best way to hold this controller. If you don't want to play claw, it's fine. But you can't use all these buttons then. You just have to do this. Oh my god, it's so terrible. One more thing I want to say about this controller is that when I first got this controller, these two paddles, they felt different. Like this one has more force on it. It requires more force to press it, and this one just feels easier to press. Over time, I mean, they become easier to press. Like I use this more. I have this map to B, so I use it a lot for crouching, building, and everything. So I use this more, and it became lighter, kinda, not really, just a little bit. If that really matters to you, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Even the bumpers feel different as well from how much I've been using them. I use this one more so it feels lighter. I just thought I'd add this. And now for the USBC port. So many people have been complaining about this. I personally like it. I feel like it makes the cable secure in there. I mean, the included cable is here. Let me just get it. Even has the Gamesir logo. It looks really premium. It's not really special or anything, it's just a normal cable. But when it goes inside, it's inside, you know? It's not coming out. I think there's like a extra security inside or something, which makes this cable feel really secure. But I mean, you can only use this one, or any cable that's this shape. So yeah, that's one downside of the USB-C port. So overall, I mean, it's a really good controller. It does have nice RGB. This is too gimmicky for me, the gear thing. I mean, once you choose your mode, Xbox or Switch, you don't really have any use for this besides looking at it. It does make the controller look very nice. It's a really nice looking controller. On the app, you can actually customize the brightness, the colors, everything. I'm sure you've seen this from like 20 other YouTubers. It's a good controller if you want to play claw. I think you should buy it if you want to play claw. Comment down below if you want to see gameplay videos with this controller. I'm not very good, because I just started playing controller with this. Whoa, what? Okay, yeah, I just started with this controller, so I'm not gonna be very good, but just comment if you wanna see any hand cam videos or how to use this controller. So yeah, thank you for watching this video.